Hey everybody, Matthew Cooke here, founder and CEO of GTC Golf Academy, and today I'm going to help you improve your backswing. I'm going to give you just a few pointers, a few tips to improve your backswing for a better overall golf swing. Now, super simple. I'm not going to go too much in depth. I'm not going to get into a lot of the science and a lot of the biomechanics. I just want to give you a good idea and a very simple idea as to improving your backswing. And there's a million different cues out there, there's a million different thoughts, but here's one you can try. I've found it to be quite useful in my teaching. I work a lot with golfers that shoot in the mid-80s, and I found this to be very, very helpful for them. So I've got an 8-iron, and I'm going to go ahead and make a full swing with my 8-iron. Now, take my regular address position, which my stance width is probably about shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Try to keep it shoulder width apart. My ball position is pretty central or a fraction forward. I actually prefer it to be a little bit forward. Kind of influences me to get from my right side when I'm loaded up to shift the pressure into my left and get onto my left side. So I like the ball to be slightly forward in the stance. And you'll find that a lot of good players do that. A lot of the better players and quite a lot of tall players do that. So take my address position, and what I'm going to focus on for the backswing specifically is my left shoulder is going to work down. It's going to work down and across. So here I'm going to try to get my left shoulder to get over my right toe, and it's going to go downwards because I'm leaning over. I've made an angle at my pelvis, so the left shoulder is going to work down and across. So if there was a line, it's going to follow the line of where my club is right here. Going to work down and across. And that is a pretty helpful tip I've found for a better backswing. So my left shoulder working down and across. And that way I get loaded up really nicely into my right side in order for me to start my downswing, but I get loaded up into my right side. Got very good coil. The club is set nicely at the backswing. My left arm and my right arm are in a pretty solid position. Good structural elements of my golf swing there. My back is, pretty much pointing towards the target. I've got good rotation. So left shoulder just working down and across. And you can try this several times, and all it's going to do is it's going to help you make a better pivot. I think it was David Ledbetter said that in one of his books, and every golf coach should be thankful of David Ledbetter. He really paved the way for us. But David Ledbetter has talked a lot about your pivot being an instrumental part of your golf swing. The pivot being almost the engine of your golf swing. So this left shoulder working down and across is really helping you achieve a better pivot. So left shoulder down and across. And I've got a lot of good positions, good elements going on in my golf swing right there. So try that exercise. Simple focus, left shoulder down and across. That was struck pretty solidly there. And the only focus I had was left shoulder working down and across for the right-handed golfer. Try that exercise. It'll really help you with your pivot and your backswing, and it'll do a lot of good things from a structural perspective for your golf swing, just focusing on that one thing.